we obviously can't all agree on one game, but what is the CGR Undertow stamp of approval 3 best Super Mario games of all time? Obviously, Super Mario 3, Super Mario World. What's the third one to fit in that sacred trilogy?
What about the original? I mean, the original, you just can't
it's
forget
timeless,
that one.
isn't it?
You know, it is. It's the game that, like, everyone knows. Like, when you press start, you like jump over a Goomba and hit that question block.
Yeah.
It's just like a natural part of life.
We have that game memorized.
Yeah.
All the warp zones and whatnot. But
Exactly.
I personally, to me, I think it's got to be Mario 64. I think that turned the series on its head. It took a lot of the aspects from Mario World and Mario 3 and the colorfulness, and although you only had 3 powers that you could find, to do it in, to collect the stars and to go into all these different colorful worlds. I mean, the music from that game, the bosses from that game, there's so much in that game that would further influence and enhance the series. Not to mention it was Mario's first 3D romp. I think, to me, Mario 64 is the clear choice.
It was a groundbreaking game. For me, the third one's got to be Galaxy. I think Mario Galaxy, and actually, we do a lot of talking here, obviously. We're the stars of the show. Yeah. But here's the thing. You guys make a lot of good points, too. And actually, someone by the name of 123SIXX123 made a great point about the Mario lineage that I felt was such a good point that we should bring it into our discussion. He said that Mario 64 is like the original Super Mario Brothers. Sunshine is like Doki Doki Mario, Mario 2. Galaxy is like Mario 3. Galaxy 2 is like Mario World. Obviously, comparing the way the 2D games progress to the way the 3D games have, it's actually uncanny how similar it's been, and the similarities between those games over time, just stark. I mean, Sunshine to Doki Doki Mario is a great comparison. It is the 3D, Sunshine is the 3D Mario 2. It took risks. Galaxy is like the ultra-refined 3D traditional experience like Mario 3 was for the 2D games, and then Mario World and Galaxy 2 took the ideas and spun them on their head. I mean, great point, 1236123. Definitely thought it was worth mentioning. But among the 3 of us, I don't know if we're going to be able to pick 3.
Yeah, no, I mean,
too hard.
we kind of agree on World and Mario 3 as being the top 2. Like, I think that we'll never come up with that third game because honestly, they're all too good.
Yeah.
They all bring something special to the series, in my opinion. They all bring something new to the table that really kind of helped. And that's the amazing thing, is that as much as Mario stays the same, each game redefines him. Yeah. Each game adds something, whether it's colorful style, new powers, new enemies. I mean.
It stays disciplined, though. It stays within Mario, but you're right, it does redefine what Mario is. I remember Chuck Jones is one of my favorite cartoonists of all time. We love cartoons here, especially good ones, like the old ones. He once said that the reason the Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner cartoons turned out so great was that they stayed within the discipline. Every episode, you knew what was going to happen. You knew how it was going to happen, yet you watched anyway. Yeah. And I feel like when you keep characters disciplined, Chuck Jones felt this way, that they could live up to what they were capable of. That it wasn't a restriction, it was actually allowing them to come up with more gags and to make the characters even more endearing than they already were. And I feel like they've done that with Mario with a couple missteps along the way that, ironically, the ones that are most controversial are the ones where they stepped out of those disciplines a little bit. Yeah. Sunshine and Mario 2. But, so obviously, the CGR 3 has got to be Mario 3, Mario World, and a 3-way tie for Mario Brothers,
Mario 64,
Mario 64, and Galaxy. We've been reading your Mario comments all week, and thank you guys for your feedback. Let us know in the comments here, what's your favorite Mario game? What's your favorite 3 if you're like us and you can't decide? We'd love to know. Maybe we're crazy. Maybe we're totally wrong.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either, but you guys will be sure to let us know. Thanks for watching Mario Week, and be sure to stay tuned next week. We're going to have some All-Stars packaging to go over. And who knows, maybe in the future, you brought up a good point, Ray. What's our favorite Mario power-ups?
Oh.
Future peace here on CGR Undertow.